Hey everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Quick Tips for Dipshits, a new series where high-level gameplay and humor are combined to both educate and entertain. I'm your host, Dippers. This episode is brought to you by no one, because the 4 people who watched this video couldn't possibly generate enough traffic for any respectable business. So instead of a message from our sponsors, here is our special guest, my cat. Kitty, how would you like to be a guest on a new YouTube series? Would you like that? Say hi to everybody. Now, if you're watching this episode, I'm sure that you have a lot of friends. I bet that you all get along really well, have a lot in common, and love to laugh together. Well, today I'm going to show you a game that will tear you apart and make them hate you and distrust you. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then boy, do I have the game for you.
Mallory, is it you? I haven't seen Mallory all fucking game.
It is not me.
Except for when she got
Fuck you,
the
Ronnie.
Oh
It's
my God.
fucking Ronnie. It's fucking Ronnie and Mallory.
It's
Fuck
Dippers.
me in
It's
the
not
ass.
me.
Right,
The game I'm referring to is, of course, Deceit, a 6-player romp through murder, lies, broken hearts, and hurt feelings. 4 players are innocent and must escape, while the other 2 players are infected and have to kill all the innocent players before they can taste the sweet air of freedom. Now, I don't know about you, but that's enough chit-chat for me. Let's get into the tips. Ask a friend who you really hate and that you don't actually want to be friends with anymore to come and play Deceit with you. Then, after a few hours, you won't have to worry about being friends with them anymore.
I can't believe that no one listens to me ever. I literally call this shit out, and then I literally have never been believed once. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, Booney, can I say something?
I'm done. Nope.
Can I say
done.
Alright, now that we've got that Debbie Downer out of our lives, let's move on to the next quick tip. Quick tip number 2. The infected players start the game in human form, and in order for them to turn into their terror form, they need to collect enough blood from blood bags scattered around the map. A good way for an innocent player to prove their innocence is for them to approach a blood bag and mash the E key loud enough for their mic to pick it up, proving that they can't actually drink the blood.
Really figure out what the odds are.
Hey,
Can we get
Dippers,
scientists?
yeah, it looks tasty,
Guys,
doesn't it,
did you know
Dippers?
that only the infected have a use for this?
Oh my god, Dippers.
Oh my God, it's Dippers!
Dippers is drinking! It wasn't me!
Oh my God!
I swear to God! As I said before, and as the previous clip illustrated, never use a blood bag to try and prove your innocence, because it won't work. Let's move on to the next quick tip. Make sure that you're using the in-game voice chat, as they're 2 different channels. One for the infected players where only they can talk to each other, and one for all players where everyone, including the infected players, can talk to each other. Just make sure that you're not a dumb idiot like my friend Ronnie and accidentally talk in all chat when you meant to talk in infected chat.
Okay.
I'm not infected.
He's absolutely infected. That's exactly what an infected would say.
It is precisely what an infected would say, which is how you know that I'm not infected.
Alright, so they're all around me.
Alright, Ronnie just talked in the wrong fucking chat.
Yeah, I'm an
Yeah,
idiot.
he sure
Alright,
did.
just kill me. Just vote me out.
Bad.
Now let's move ourselves right on along to quick tip number 4. Remember that for the most part, your friends are treasures that you should cherish, and you should take the brief downtime between matches to discuss meaningful topics in their real lives.
To be fair, I almost had to ask my girlfriend to stuff my cyst wound with gauze.
Ooh.
Wait, you have a girlfriend?
I had a girlfriend. Thanks for bringing it up, Mallory.
Is that why? Is that what happened?
The what?
Was it until you asked her to stuff your
Yeah,
sister?
that was the turning point.
Wow, what a unique and intimate conversation between close friends that I am now sharing with potentially thousands of people on the internet. Let's get into the final tip. This next tip shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. You can't fully put your trust in any of your friends while playing Deceit. One minute you can assume that they would follow you to the ends of the earth, and then the next they stab you in the neck with a lethal injection. Alright, Jade has the scanner. Who are you scanning, Jade?
I'll stand.
It doesn't matter. It means nothing.
Alright.
down
I'm
me,
standing
'cause he
with
had blood.
Ronnie. Ronnie's my bro.
I'll trust your judgment, Jade.
Now you may be thinking, if I play this game I may lose my beloved friends, but it's important to remember that it's just a game and you shouldn't ever get mad. That's all the time we have for this installment of Quick Tips for Dipshits. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, or a dislike if you hated it. Be sure to tune in for the next installment of this series, where I will be giving you the high-level tips for everyone's favorite bad game, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I'm your host Dippers, and I'm gonna go to sleep now. Goodbye. On my last video that I uploaded, Halo 2 Trigate said, very much enjoyed the jazz music, solid choice. This is actually my friend's music, and the background music I used for this video he also made. You can find his SoundCloud in the description, highly recommend you go check it out.